Any discovery of a Roman dodecahedron is remarkable and unusual, because there's not many more than 100 known to exist.
Some mysteries are better left unsolved. Throughout history, certain objects refuse to give up their secrets, and the Roman dodecahedron is one of the most haunting among them. For centuries, scholars speculated. Was it a tool, a child's toy, or a simple religious trinket? None of these answers ever fit. The truth, as it turns out, is far stranger. In one of the most classified projects of our time, Google's quantum AI was set loose on this enigma. Unlike any human researcher, the machine consumed terabytes of data: scans, chemical studies, excavation notes, and ancient manuscripts. What it uncovered wasn't simply a solution, but a terrifying revelation. The dodecahedron's strange geometry was linked to dark rituals of the ancient world. The AI didn't just explain the artifact, it delivered a warning about a forgotten technology where science and the supernatural merged, with results too horrifying to imagine. The signal in the metal. It all began in the summer of 2023, in a quiet English field at Norton Disney. A local archaeology group, armed only with curiosity and a metal detector, unearthed a flawless Roman dodecahedron, buried deliberately for over 17 centuries. Unlike worn examples found elsewhere, this one was perfect, as if it had been hidden with purpose. Normally, such a discovery would gather dust in academic debates. But this artifact was different. It became the missing piece in one of the most secretive AI experiments ever attempted. Behind the walls of Google's AI division, a quantum computer had been trained with every scrap of data related to these objects. Metallurgical tests, maps of discovery sites, high-resolution 3D scans, and digitized Roman texts. Its mission: to reveal patterns the human mind could never see. The Norton Disney find provided the final context. It was uncovered with pottery shards, coins, and the ruins of a Roman structure. Less a curiosity and more a carefully staged scene. When the AI processed this new evidence, it produced a shocking conclusion. The distribution of dodecahedra wasn't random, nor did it match Rome's trade or military routes. Instead, they clustered in regions with strong Celtic and Druidic roots, lands where Rome's grip was weakest. Even more unsettling, the bronze alloy didn't match Roman industrial formulas. It resembled older Celtic foundry traditions, suggesting these artifacts weren't Roman inventions at all. And when the AI simulated their geometry against the stars, it revealed alignments with ancient Celtic festivals like Samhain, Imbolc, and Beltane, dates believed to hold immense spiritual power. This wasn't just a tool. It was a calendar of sacred time, cast in defiance of Roman authority. Rituals in the dark. But if they were only calendars, why were they hidden so deliberately? Why bury them in rivers, graves, and foundations of buildings? The AI uncovered a chilling pattern. More than 80% of known finds came from sites of undeniable ritual significance, beside the bones of the dead, beneath theaters, or sealed within temples. These weren't accidents. They were intentional placements, sanctifying spaces with a power Rome neither recognized nor controlled. Replicas built under the AI's guidance revealed more. When air passed through the holes, the dodecahedron produced low, eerie hums, resonant frequencies identical to those found in sacred groves and ancient stone chambers. These weren't decorative ornaments. They were ritual instruments, designed to manipulate sound and consciousness. And then came the most disturbing connection: treasure hoards. In several cases, dodecahedra were found buried with caches of Roman coins. The AI suggested they served not as valuables, but as guardians, binding wealth with supernatural contracts. To steal such treasure was to invite a curse. Far from passive relics, these objects were active tools of ritual power. Echoes in the bronze. For decades, the hollow interiors of these artifacts remained a mystery. But advanced mass spectrometry, paired with the AI's pattern recognition, revealed shocking results. Inside several dodecahedra were microscopic traces of blood, burned bone, and sacred herbs like lavender and thyme, plants used in funerary rites to ward off evil. Some contained resins associated with embalming practices, evidence they were present in death ceremonies. But the Norton Disney artifact held the darkest secret. CT scans revealed layers of soot fused with sap, and within them, fragments of burned human bone. This wasn't a tool, it was a container, a vessel used in terrifying rituals of death. The AI went further, cross-referencing this data with a forgotten manuscript, known as the Codex Mistra. The text described a divine sphere, a bronze object with 12 pierced faces used by a sect to hear the voices of the stone sleepers. It warned, "Let none awaken the sphere, save those prepared to bear its echo." The AI concluded with near certainty. The divine sphere and the dodecahedron were the same object, a machine not for telling time, but for communicating with the dead. A secret rebellion, the AI's final report, did not describe an artifact. It described a rebellion. The Roman dodecahedron, it concluded, wasn't Roman at all, but the sacred technology of suppressed Celtic and Gallic traditions. When Rome outlawed Druidic practices, these objects became vessels of forbidden knowledge, geometric codes of the cosmos used in secret to preserve their connection to gods and ancestors. This explained everything: why they appear only on the empire's fringes, why no Roman text mentions them, and why their rituals carried such fear. To Rome, acknowledging these objects would be to recognize a power they could not suppress. Silence became the empire's weapon, but the AI's most chilling conclusion was about their true purpose. These weren't relics of remembrance. They were tools of necromancy, devices designed to draw power from the dead. By burning remains and sacred herbs within their geometric frames and chanting at precise frequencies, practitioners could awaken the stone sleepers, seeking knowledge and power beyond the grave. Every surviving dodecahedron is not just an artifact, it is a fragment of a spiritual war, a rebellion in bronze that Rome tried and failed to erase. History is never as silent as it seems. Was the dodecahedron a weapon of forbidden magic or a sacred link to a lost culture? Perhaps it was both. What remains clear is that these objects carried power Rome feared, and their mystery still lingers centuries later. Subscribe to uncover more secrets hidden in the shadows of history.